This is a reading of Brendas Blog titled, Your New Pollyanna Screen. Dear ones, you likely feel your world is in pain and will remain so forever. That all we of the universes prophesied is no more than gobbledygook to make you feel better. You were very willing to believe our prophecies during the years you shifted the earth. But now that the time of your personal hope is so near, many of you question the sanity of it, almost as if you do not dare to believe such is possible. As long as peace and joy were in your future, there was no need for you to question the validity of new beings in a new world. It was always out there, somewhere, until now. Because you are terrified your dream life will never be true. These last few weeks of the old world are fraught with angst, fear, and anger. This world and my life are as they always have been and always will be. We of the universes wish you to know that such is little different than school exams in subjects where you are comfortable with, but still doubted your ability to pass the final exam. Your dreams are not fantasies. Your new world and new life are now. Even though many of you are clearing up some final pieces before accepting your new reality, your tenacious efforts, plus your actions between Earth lives, are finally coming to fruition. Something you cannot yet believe because your dreams of a loving Earth were dashed so often. So it is you're filled with angst as you release final pieces of your 3D world without certainty that your life will change for the better. Your new world is no longer a dream. It is reality. But a reality that will seem like a fog for a bit of time. Feelings that are a little different than those you had the day you graduated. Even though you completed the coursework, the remainder of your life was without specifics. If you had not already, you will graduate to a new life with a new world near the beginning of your calendar year. What does that statement mean for you? That is your choice. But the choices you have made indicate that love, peace, and joy will be the dominant features of your life, even though those pieces are not yet entirely visible. Your hidden key is your unique path. So we of the universes cannot determine your future life any more than your favorite instructors or professors could when you graduated. Please remember the many expected and unexpected roads you traveled as a 3D adult. So it will be in your new world. The difference is your new goals. In 3D life, you hope to be financially stable, find a mate and friends, and procreate. The twists and turns in that dream created a haze of both pleasant and unpleasant aspects. All in all, you are relatively satisfied with who you are. For peace was not necessarily a viable 3D action, but a pleasant afterthought as you move through fears and interactions with family, co-workers, community members, friends, spouses, employers, and children. The difference you're about to experience is that even expected fears will not materialize. At the beginning of your new world, you will likely be frightened by potential catastrophes, only to discover that the end product of your actions is one of joy instead of the expected fear. You will need a bit of time to adjust to your new world. Even though you hope for the best, you have become so accustomed to fear that at first you will not believe 3D fear is no longer an important part of your life. Some of you question that last comment, believing that those Earthlings who refuse to move beyond 3D will prolong your fears and maybe even negatively affect your life. While such is possible, the reality is that you are changing your life view, perception screen. Perhaps you will label your new screen the Pollyanna shift. For those beings who try to negatively impact you will have a very different trajectory. You will let them live as they wish. No longer will you need to worry about or fear their actions. The easiest way to describe your new life is that your projection, your screen, will shift from what is wrong with you and your world to what is wonderfully right. You will see and sense the beauty of the earth. You will also find the pain and fear in the 3D world mystifying. Why would anyone choose to be in pain when it's not necessary? Another piece different from your 3D life is that even though you might wonder why others want to remain in fear, you will not be preoccupied or even interested in them doing so. For you will know that those in fear merely have to change their screen, an ability now available to all, despite your current belief that only a few precious beings will shift near the beginning of your year. I feel like saying that again. For you will know that those in fear merely have to change their screen, an ability now available to all, despite your current belief that only a few precious beings will shift near the beginning of your year. The happy screens available to all are the result of your efforts and those who decided to shift before these end-of-year energy bursts. At first, you will want to show others how easy it is to shift from fear to peace. For some caretaking will continue for a few weeks after you shift your screens. But within weeks, your life will be so different. You will merely observe those who wish to remain in pain as you move to your next joy or interest. No longer will you feel the need to caretake anyone, given that all beings now have the ability to change their screens. Changing screens is no longer about being the most spiritual, best, or the smartest. It is available to all. So allow yourself to be in joy. Relish your new life. It is not a dream. It is a fulfilled prophecy because of your dedicated efforts. Play, laugh, and enjoy as you rapidly change your screen. Earth life will never again be enmeshed in fear. That life is over. Prepare to start your new life of peace and joy. So be it. Amen.